Soon I'm going to take part in the world's largest adventure race in Australia. But first, I have to get my kayaking skills up to scratch. So I'm travelling to the most westerly point of Wales to take on a natural wonder of the seas.
So I am now heading to a place called St David's, and off there is this extraordinary phenomenon, if that's what I can call it, called the Bitches, which sounds very strange. Apparently the Bitches are massive. I sound really street, don't I? But basically, I am going to try out kayaking in white water. And apparently this really is something. I've seen some photographs, and quite frankly, it looks terrifying.
The Bitches are a playground for water sport lovers who travel from all over the world to kayak here. The tides and the unusual undersea geology have created a maze of whirlpools, waves and whitewater rapids. For the inexperienced, it's a potential minefield. Luckily, I have a trainer who knows these waters as well as anyone, local instructor Jon Haylock.
John.
Ben.
I can't wait for
Good
this.
to see you. This is really great. Let's go and have a look, see what's going on.
Before we plunge into the water, Jon takes me for a sneak preview of the world-famous Bitches.
Why is it called the Bitches?
Well, there's a number of reasons. One of the main ones is due to the number of boats that have been wrecked there over the years. So it's pretty infamous. It's one of probably the most infamous tidal stretches of water in the UK, really.
Really?
Yeah, it's very well known for it.
And what is the Bitches?
The Bitches, and this line of rocks just here, these are the Bitches and the Whelps, the small rocks being the Whelps. And this one here is known as the Big Bitch. Lovely term, isn't it? However, and that's because this is the one that really constricts the flow here. And you can see just there, the little dip down. That's where the main wave forms later on, when the current's running in this direction.
I'm trying to picture this in my mind, because I can picture big whitewater rivers.
Yeah.
But this is still relatively calm here now.
It is right now, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to lull you into a false sense of security, but this is pretty calm for it right now. When it turns and starts flowing back up through the channels here, it's a whole different world.
Okay, where should we go?
Just here, I reckon.
Over here?
Yeah, that looks good.
There's a couple of hours till the tide turns and the Bitches are foaming at full flood. So this is a chance for Jon to teach me the basics.
There you go.
These kayaks are built for manoeuvrability and are perfect for skimming across rapids.
So I just want to keep the nose always straight into
nice
the
and
wave.
straight tube. And then just have a little spin yourself around.
Before I throw myself into the treacherous white water, I need to get my balance and paddle skills up to scratch.
Nice long, steady, smooth strokes. Spin yourself around before you ground up again. Start heading out. That's it, then spin around. That's it, just wait a moment. Let's start paddling. Go for it now. A little bit of speed.
If you time it right, you can catch and surf the waves in.
Well done, Ben! Awesome! That was wicked. Nicely dealt with.
Like that?
That was more like it, wasn't
I
it?
think that was fluke.
No, it's pure
That
skill.
was a lucky break.
My plan is to see if I can surf the big waves of the Bitches, but you have to keep the boat dead straight. There's no room for error, and the Bitches will be far less forgiving.
It was all too
It
much.
was going to happen sometime. He's doing all right, actually. I think he stands a pretty good chance of being able to surf. He's coping with these really, really well.
This should be valuable training before I face the 13 kilometres or 8 miles of ocean kayaking in the Anaconda. Across the calm waters of the bay in Wales, the tides are building up to full flood.
Well, I'm feeling as ready as I'm ever going to. I have to say the water looks astonishingly flat. I can't believe there's going to be white water out there, but the only way to find out is to head off. Should we go?
Let's get out there, shall we?
Okay. Now I'm starting to get nervous, you see. Now we're leaving the safety of shore.
That's it, looking good. Focusing ahead of you.
I'm heading straight towards that house on Ramsey Island.
Perfect, that's where we're headed.
The rapids burst into life every day and are at the strongest in the 3 hours just before high tide. At the moment, they're still building up to their peak. We've reached the edge of the Bitches.
So we're just going to gradually move you over from channel to channel.
Yeah.
The more that we go that way, the faster and wilder it gets, basically. So right at the top end here, this is a hole.
Yeah.
Is where the water's pouring over a bit of a steeper drop, so it sort of recirculates on itself.
I really want to surf the waves on the biggest of the Bitches. But first I have to get used to handling the white water on some of the smaller channels. The sheer strength of the current makes it a real challenge, even for the pros.
So right up into it like this?
Yeah, go for it. Keep paddling. Keep paddling. Oh.
Just that little bit of white water is enough to flip me in. I got too cocky too soon.
The experts take this to a whole new level and even have a repertoire of whitewater rodeo tricks. The Bitches are now nearing the peak of their ferocity. Before I try surfing, Jon gets me to ride right through the heart of the rapids.
Oh! No way! Wow! Bring it on! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, baby! I'm dry! That was really, really cool.
Now it's time to try to surf these waves.
Come on.
This means paddling into the same set of wild waters backwards.
Well, I reckon you can say you've surfed the Bitches. Fair play, mate. That was a good effort.
That was for a moment, a split second I was surfing there.
It's exhilarating, isn't it?
Oh, I tell you, when we came here today, first of all, I didn't believe that there was going to be any white water. And when we came back here, I would never have believed I was going to get through that, let alone have a go going backwards and surfing.
Absolutely, you've done so well.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
very much.
mate. Good effort. Well done.
Wicked. I loved it.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Next, I face the big event, an all-terrain race across the Australian bush, and my kayaking skills are about to be seriously challenged.